Hi, I'm going to read a book from this one. This is Louise had read Hard Thoughts, a treasure for inner wisdom. There are a lot of affirmations worthy to read to make you feel better. So let me start to read it. Okay. There's a dog. Okay. The more we dwell on what we don't want, the more we get exactly that. By focusing on what we do want, we attract abundance and other good things. I am a yes person. I know that I am one with all of life. I am surrounded and permitted with infinite wisdom. Therefore, I rely totally on the universe to support me in every positive way. Everything I could possibly need is already here waiting for me. This planet has more food on it than I could possibly eat. There is more money than I could ever spend. There are more people than I could ever meet. There is more love than I could possibly experience. There is more joy than I can even imagine. This world has everything I need and desire. It is all mine to use and to have. The one infinite mind, the one infinite intelligence, always say yes to me. No matter what I choose to believe, to think, or say, the universe always say yes. I do not waste my time on negative thinking or negative subjects. I choose to see myself and life in the most positive ways. As such, I say yes to opportunity and prosperity. I say yes to all good. I'm a yes person, living in a yes world, being responded to by a yes universe. And I rejoice that this is so. I am grateful to be one with universe, wisdom, and backed by universal power. Thank you, God, for all that is mine to enjoy in the here and now. Look in the mirror and say, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. What comes up in your mind, notice how you feel. This way, be the center of your problem. I accept all parts of myself. The biggest part of healing or making ourselves whole is to accept all of the many parts of ourselves. The times when we did well and the times when we didn't do so well. The times when we were terrified and the times when we were loving. The times when we were very foolish and silly. And the times when we were very bright and clever. The times when we had egg on our faces and the times when we were winners. All of these are parts of ourselves. Most of our problems stem from rejecting parts of ourselves, not loving ourselves totally and conditionally. Let's not look back on our lives with shame. Look at the past as the richness and fullness of life. Without this richness and fullness, we could not be here today. When we accept all of ourselves, we become whole and healed. Oh, it's cold. Let me take gloves. See, I wear this. This gloves is for working, but I feel comfortable to wear it. I like it. I like this. I like to wear those kind of working gloves. Okay, let me continue reading. So, page 6. If you do not love yourself totally, wholly, and fully, somewhere along the way you learn not to. You can unlearn it. Start being kind to yourself now. I accept all that I have created for myself. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I support myself, trust myself, and accept myself where I am. I can be within the love of my own heart. I place my hand over my heart and feel the love that is there. I know there is plenty of room for me to accept myself right here and now. I accept my body, my weight, my height, my appearance, my sexuality, and my experiences. I accept all that I have created for myself, my past and my present. I am willing to allow my future to happen. I am a divine, magnificent expression of life, and I deserve the very best. I accept this for myself now. I accept miracles. I accept healing. I accept wholeness. And most of all, I accept myself. I am precious and I cherish who I am, and so it is. We create certain situations, such as accidents, and then we give our power away by blaming others for our frustrations. No person, place, or thing has any power over us. We are the only thinkers in our mind. See? I praise myself in positive ways. Usually, if you are in an accident and you are the one who is hit, you feel guilt on a deep level and perhaps have a need for punishment. There can be a lot of repressed hostility, the feeling that you do not have the right to speak up for yourself. If you hit somebody, you are often dealing with unexpressed anger. This gives you an opportunity to express that anger. There's always more stuff going on inside you. An accident is more than an accident. When one occurs, look within to see your own pattern. Bless the other person with love, and then release the entire experience. The moment you say affirmations, you are stepping out of the victim role. You are no longer helpless. You are acknowledging your own power. I am on the next step to my healing. An affirmation is a beginning point. It opens the way. You are saying to your subconscious mind, I am taking responsibility. I am aware there is something I can do to change. If you continue to say the affirmation, either you will be ready to let whatever it is go, and the affirmation will come true. Or it will open a new avenue to you. You may get a brilliant brainstorm, or a friend may call you and ask, have you ever tried this? You will be led to the next step that will help you with your healing. The SkyTrain just passed by. Affirmations give your subconscious mind something to work on in a moment. I am open and receptive. If we do affirmations to create good in our lives, but there's a part of us that doesn't believe we are worth it, we are not going to manifest those affirmations. We will get to the point when we say affirmations don't work. The truth is, it has nothing to do with the affirmations. It is that we don't believe we are deserving. We must become aware of what we believe about ourselves. By doing so, we can change those beliefs that are not serving us. The answers within me come to my awareness with ease. If you are doing your affirmations in front of a mirror, always have a pad and pencil handy so you can write down the negative messages that come to mind when you say them. You don't have to deal with the information right now. Later, you can sit down and look at what you wrote. And if there is a list of negative responses, you can begin to understand why you don't have what you say you want. If you are aware of your negative messages, it is very difficult to change them. Every time you get angry, you are affirming that you want more anger in your life. Anger is a defense mechanism. Anger is the normal. Skytrack's coming. Anger is the normal and natural process. Usually, you get angry about the same things over and over again. When you are angry, you feel that you don't have the right to express it, so you swallow it down. Swallowed anger tends to lodge in your favorite part of the body and manifest itself through disease. For years and years, you keep packing your anger into that same place. So, in order to heal, let your true feelings out. If you cannot express them to the person directly involved, go to a mirror and talk to that person. Express everything. I am angry at you. I am frightened. I am upset. You hurt me. Just go on and on until all the anger is released. Then take a deep breath. Look in a mirror and ask, what is the pattern that created this? What can I do to make a change? If you can change the belief system inside that is creating this behavior, then you will not need to do it anymore. Today's cloud. Let's observe today's clouds changing as I am reading affirmations. One of the very worst things we can do is to get angry at ourselves. Anger only locks us more rigidly into our pattern. I am free to be me. Don't swallow your anger and have it settle in your body. When you get upset, give yourself a physical release. There are several methods you can use to release these feelings in positive ways. You can scream in a car with the windows closed. You can beat your bed and kick pillows. You can make noise and say all the things you want to say. You can scream into a pillow. You can run around a track and play a game like tennis to release the energy. Beat the bed or kick pillows at least once a week, whether you feel anger or not, just to release those physical tensions you store in your body. If we wait until we become perfect before we love ourselves, we will waste our lives. We are already perfect right here and right now. I am perfect exactly as I am. You are neither too much nor too little. You do not have to prove to anyone or anything who you are. You are the perfect expression of the oneness of life. In the infinity of life, you have been many identities, each one a perfect expression for that particular lifetime. Be content to be who and what you are in this life. Do not yearn to be like someone else, for that is not the expression you chose this time. Next time, you will be different. You are perfect as you are. Right here and right now. You are sufficient. You are one with all of life. There is no need to struggle to be better. All you need to do is to love yourself more today than yesterday, and to treat yourself as someone who is deeply loved. Love is the nourishment that humans need to fulfill their greatness. As you learn to love yourself more, you learn to love everyone more. Together, we loving nourish. Together, we lovingly nourish an ever more beautiful world. We are all healed, and the planet is healed too. With joy, we recognize our perfection and the perfection of life. And so it is. Life is very simple. We create our experiences by our thinking and feeling patterns. what we believe about ourselves and about life becomes true for us. I create wonderful new beliefs for myself. There are some of the beliefs that really help you in your life if you think or say them every day. I am always safe. Everything I need to know is revealed to me. Everything I need comes to me in a perfect time-space sequence. Life is a joy and filled with love. I prosper wherever I turn. I am willing to change and to grow. All is well in my world. Notice what you are thinking at this moment. Is the thought negative or positive? Do you want this thought to be creating your future and your infinite possibilities? Just notice and be aware. I experience the totality of possibilities within me. What does the totality of possibilities mean to you? Think of it as no limitations at all. Going beyond all limitations, let your mind go beyond what you thought was possible. It can't be done. It won't work. There's not enough. This is in a way. Think of how often you have expressed these limitations. Because I am a woman, I can't do this. Because I am a man, I can't do that. I don't have the right education. You hold on to limitations because they are important to you. But limitations stop you from expressing and experiencing the totality of possibilities. Every time you say, I can't, you are limiting yourself. Are you willing to go beyond what you believe today? Right. So, let me stop here for the book and read some Chinese, affirmation in Chinese. Okay, I stole something on my. What's the best angle for me? This one? Probably this one is better. Right now it is December 23rd in Vancouver, and tomorrow is my birthday. I born on December 24th. I still don't celebrate my birthday, but I will going to probably in the evening I'm going to play piano. I hope I will do that for a couple hours for tomorrow. So if you are alone for your Christmas Eve,